to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Hart. A quick check of our starting lineups. State Farm shows who will hit the floor first. First for the Stars, Kyrie Irving is out there with the quick. We've got Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Fareed in at the 4 slot. And for the elites, Damian Lillard out there with Kemba Walker. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire, Anthony Davis. Then it's Thomas Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the power forward position.
Well, you know, we've seen some great performances in this game, guys. Of course, last season, Rookie of the Year, Kyrie Irving made all 8 of his three-pointers to lead his team to victory.
We talk about great performances, Clark, in this event. Of course, John Wall, the MVP from that 2011 game, set the record for most assists with 22. He was spectacular.
And, of course, you had Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook with 40-point games in consecutive years back in 2009, 2010. So the lack of defense in this game, let's face it, that leads to some big numbers across the board.
And out of bounds as the elites gain possession.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen. You know, it's always interesting to see who they have coach these exhibition games. I mean, in the past, some of the all-star players would be assistants. But last year, it was assistant coaches and some NBA luminaries, including our own esteemed colleague, Steve Kerr.
Rebounded by the Stars. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked a bit about the Rising Stars game, and Coach said it's been a blast. He said when you get a chance to see the work ethic and dedication of so many young players who have a bright future here in the league, you know that the NBA is going to be an incredible show in a couple of years. I really mean that. No doubt he did with the team he is leading, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And, Steve, you co-coached one of the teams last year, assistant coach the sophomores the year before that. First of all, how do you like that? How's it been working out for you?
Well, it's fun. I was in charge of the offense a year ago, and we scored 133 points, so I felt pretty good about my performance. Unfortunately, our defensive coordinator didn't quite do the job. We gave up 146, so I'm going to have to tighten up our defense this year.
Lillard with it. Here's Robinson. Cinched that one from the post. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, for a young player, he's already made an impact during the regular season.
That's what you want as a young player, a chance to play big minutes, contribute, and learn through experience.
You know, he's a guy who hasn't gotten as much playing time as he'd like during the regular season.
Yeah, still paying his dues, so it's got to be fun for him to come into a game like this.
And, you know, this Rising Stars Challenge is really one of my favorite events, but I think it has potential to be even better if the teams would be committed to playing more like a regular game. I understand the entertainment value.
Here's Shumpert. Shumpert off the pick from Knight, and Shumpert kicks to Knight. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Stolen. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Here's the quick. Leonard kicks to Cantor. Here's the quick. And he's good on the 3-ball. The quick's got 6. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Knight. He's tightly guarded. He kicks it to Shumpert. Kicks it to Steamsma. Knight. Beyond the arc. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Stars lead by 1.
13. Sold to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
This year is no different.
Well, pretty much all of the events are a lot of fun to watch, and it's a combination of tremendous skill and entertainment. You can't beat it. And the Rising Stars Challenge, since its inception as the Rookie Challenge back in 1994, already 18 years ago, has seen a number of format changes, but always with the top young talent in the league on display.
Which I think is great. The Elites with another miss.
Yeah, he struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Here's the Quick. Hits it from three-point range. The Quick's got his third basket of the night. And all in all, it's been about 4 different formats. Randomly selecting rookie teams, then it was changed to East against West. It's had a lot of different looks.
Yeah, and of course, you know, they're trying to mix it up. The league is to make it as competitive and as entertaining as possible. But the biggest thing is that they're just giving the fans a chance to see the top young talent around the league. And it's always fun to see guys like that earlier in their careers when they're still kind of laying the foundation for what's to come. Well, I just love the way he competes. Really tenacious about his work ethic on and off the court. And I think that competitive nature really rubs off on everybody.
Oh, I agree with you. When you come with the kind of fire he brings and that fight and competitive spirit, never backing down from a physical matchup, that really gets your teammates going.
Here's what the Elites have going on right now. Davis is checked in for Steemsma. Robinson comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Brandon Knight in for Lillard. And so he hits both.
Not many know how the selection process works for the rosters of these teams. It is actually the assistant coaches from around the league who do the voting to decide who represents the rookies and the sophomores.
Dishes it to Shumpert. Now the feed to Robinson. Fades back. Rebound the Stars. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 rebounds now in this one. They get it again. Here's the Quick. This one for 3. That one goes. Count it. The Quick's got 12 in the game.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
And just to add to the selection process, Clark, you just talked about with the assistants making the move, you know, it just makes sense, Steve, don't you think, to have the assistant coaches get their say in this roster? They study the game as closely as anyone.
Well, Kevin, to use kind of a Clark Kellogg type analogy, I mean, if you're going to do the cooking, I mean, don't you want to be able to buy the groceries? That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Knight against Rivers. Here's Davis. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. That's now 8 points for Anthony Davis.
You know, guys, this Rising Stars Challenge, in my mind, is a really good opportunity for young players to make a statement and separate themselves from their peers a little bit.
Barnes grabs the miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Shumpert. D right on him. Robinson sets a screen for Shumpert. Off the pick. Barnes fires for 3. The Quick gets the board inside. With 1 on the clock, and it's in!
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Stars up by 12. And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
And as is often the case in this game, more of a pickup game feel to it, a street ball flavor.
Yeah, it's just about having fun. The coaches pretty much take a back seat and let the players improvise. Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format. Guys, Kemba Walker, the blazing fast guard out of UConn, last year as a rookie, he led this game in assists, putting up a double-double with 10 points and 10 dimes. He's an outstanding scorer, too. Excellent balance and really good footwork. We'll see which way he leans this time around.
Robinson, a screen on Irving. Off the pick, and he sails in for the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I tell you what, he's really been a pleasant surprise with his play this season.
Yeah, not the most heralded young player, but he's shown that he belongs among the top players in his class. And going back to Kemba Walker, you know, he's got great quickness off the dribble. Some players slow down with the ball in their hands. He seems to speed up, and that tempo-changing game really allows him to be deceptive offensively.
Here's Lillard. Feeds it to Robinson. Pass to Walker. Left side Walker misses the fadeaway jumper.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Here's Lillard. Elbow shot is on the way. Nice jump shot. Good. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second half is flowing nicely so far on offense. 75% from the field is what they're shooting.
Here's the quick. Walker with some nice D.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Lillard. Then for the Stars, Zeller. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. That's good. The Quick's got 31.
Tell you what, with the three-pointers flowing, this defense is really struggling right now.
Yeah, it's a big differential in points off of threes, and they've got to do a better job of closing out defensively.
Lillard. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. That's one of the reasons they're losing.
Here's the Quick. They get it back. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. The Quick's got 33 points. Outside, Walker. 51 seconds left to play in the third. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, Thomas Robinson from Kansas, very explosive finisher. And in a wide-open game like this one, you expect to see him put down some highlight reel jams before it's all said and done.
And Robinson in the Rising Stars Challenge, certainly one of the up-and-coming stars, Clark, in this rookie class.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. A player you figured would be able to have an impact in the league right away with his strength and toughness and solid character, and that's just what he's done.
Here's the Quick. A three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from three-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
And the basket by Lillard.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Walker. From 11 feet away, Kenneth Faried grabs the board. Faried's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the Quick. What an amazing buzzer beater.
Boy, how about that? You want to talk about cool? How about cool, calm customers?
And at the end of the...
On stands now. Grab the latest issue of 2K Style magazine. On the cover, it's the Quick, a growing icon looking good both on and off the court.
Now, here is Knight. Defense right on him. Davis with a screen on Irving. Walker with it. He's picked up by Irving. Walker's shot is off.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Good on the triple. The Quick's got 42 in the game.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all of our threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
A nice shot by Knight.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Irving kicks to Nicholson. Here's the Quick. The tray. Scooped up. And that one's good, Irving. And the Stars lead by 18.
Well, you know, he's obviously a very popular player, but look at the numbers for his team that he's put up this year. Just outstanding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Steve. He's been making it happen, clearly focused, and I know he's looking to continue that effort for the second half of the season as well.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Knight kicks to Walker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 11 points now in the game for Walker.
He's really flipped the script with this performance here in the second half.
And the Stars leading by 18. Here's the Quick. Shoots the 3. Knight grabs the board.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Now the pass to Walker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Goes back up. Robinson, that's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, what you love about Robinson is you can see the NBA body, even back in his days at Kansas. Great strength and athleticism at that 4 spot.
Yeah, I like how revved up he plays, though. His motor is fantastic. He'll stay with it inside until he gets fouled or takes the ball to the bucket. He's relentless in how he goes about things.
Knight passes to Thompson. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Good. The Quick's got 50 points.
He looks good, getting it done consistently from deep.
Steve, I know you love the 3-ball, and he's been sharp, kind of like Steve Kerr used to be.
And another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Thomas Robinson. He's got 16 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Steamsma checked in for the Elites. Markieff Morris comes in for Tristan Thompson. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. Zeller, he's checked in for Nicholson. Enes Kanter comes in for Kenneth Faried. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's the Quick in for Kyrie Irving.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
They get the rebound. The Quick. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. And the Stars lead by 19. Walker dishes to Robinson. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. And it's the Stars the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's the Quick. Sinks the triple. The Quick's got 53.
And they're closing this game out in style. I mean, I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
That's certainly what it looks like. I mean, there's no let-up in them so far.
Another miss by the Elites. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Heaves it up. Off the mark. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win.
Yeah, great game. And boy, you could